Okay, hi. So, I was thinking again. I know, I gotta stop doing that shit. Anyways, I'm gonna share. Um, are you ready? You're probably not. I wouldn't be either. I'm gonna be quiet. My kids are still sleeping. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, no, I was thinking. And what was crossing my mind, because it's been on my mind actually for a few days, because I keep getting messages from my higher self to play more and to have more fun with things, but not like play as in be irresponsible, but to make your every day, like your every moment, more exciting, more playful. And the last couple mornings when I've been walking Odie, I've been um, remembering what I used to do as a kid, because I spent a lot of time alone in the bush as a kid. A lot of time alone in the bush. It was fun though for me. I made it an adventure. And that's what I'm beginning to remember. I don't know if you guys can relate to this or if anyone else used to do this, but as a kid, I used to, like, everything was magic to me as a kid. Like everything, right? I'd be playing in the stream or the creek, whatever you want to call it, beside my house, and I'd be playing, and the fairies would have built, this for me to like explore, and I would make them a little boat or whatever, right? Or I'd be walking down the path, like, okay, when I go through that archway, I'm going to go through a portal, right? And even though it's in your imagination, it's like what a lot of people say, Bashar and other um, mindful coaches out there. It's those permission slips. You're giving yourself like you're creating a code, you're creating a sequence, a frequency that allows you to accept a change in your frequency, right? And for me, a lot of the times I would leave my house, and because my house was just such a scary place for me, I used to always pretend like it was like a bubble, right? When I walked out of it, and I'd go into a magical forest, and it was my safe place. So it's interesting how you do that as a kid, and then when you get older, logic, reason, reality, basically the system, the programming, everything that makes us afraid and feel like we are not worthy, all the stories that get punched into our brains, you know what I mean? It takes away the magic. It takes away the magic of the everyday little thing. And we need to start doing that again. And I know it sounds ridiculous, and I'm sure it feels ridiculous to anyone who hasn't healed their inner child. If you're a parent, you probably have an up on that one, because we have to learn how to play again sometimes as parents, even when we're not ready to. But it's fun. So that's my suggestion for everybody. This upcoming week, have a little more fun with stuff. You know what I mean? Like, pretend, even if it's just pretending for now, and make it like role playing or cosplay. Just pretend that you're casting a spell, right? And so that when you step out of your car, everything's gonna go right for the next 20 minutes, and just see what happens. I'm not even kidding. I want you guys to try it. I really do. If nothing else, it'll be fun, right? And just remember, everything is happening for us. So even if it's not what we wanted or what we had planned on happening, sometimes what's actually happening is what we actually needed. Not what we wanted, but what we needed. And we can't always see it maybe until, like, everything runs its course. I've had some interesting revelations regarding energy and my own personal body and healing lately that I never would have been open to believing had I kept any of my previous stories about connections and people and energy. And I mean, I was raised as a young person not to have really any real beliefs, and then when I was 12, my parents went like hardcore, almost cultish religion on me. It was weird. And I actually found resonance with the story of Jesus, go figure, But I've been talking to Yeshua and visiting with him as a little kid in other realities since before I even really knew what I was doing. So maybe it was just him I was resonating with, you know? Anyway, yeah. So go play, go have fun. Make everything a little more magical. I think it's a lot of fun, don't you? I mean, it just, even if it doesn't do exactly what you think it's gonna do, I bet you it does something unexpected. And in nothing else, it could be really exciting. I like to cause trouble, by the way, so maybe don't listen to me. I won't lie. It's fun. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think you guys would have a great time doing it. Start small. Start with something stupid, right? Start with like, I'm gonna, what's the thing? What's something small? Like, oh, I know. Like when you're driving and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I bet you if I go under or go this way, turn left, and then turn right. Like do like a little spell or like a little whatever, right? When you're driving, so that when you come around the block, all the lights will go green. See if it works. Why not? It could happen. I've had all the lights go green for me before when I really wanted them to. That shit can happen, man. Electromagnetic waves. They can do anything. Particles, physics, science, quantum physics, neuroscience. Look it all up. It's a lot of fun. Okay, for some of us. Even though I don't remember half of it, you know that? Like, I read it, it goes in my brain, I know it's in there somewhere, but until, like, it was something triggered the memory, it's like wobbling around in there with all the other marbles. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Have a great day, guys. Bye.